spring season, we spent a lot of time focusing on our attack, and also, just kind of looking for more opportunities to create goals. I think we worked hard. Sometimes we were indoors, sometimes we were out. So it was kind of, dictated on what facility we were able to use at the time. But I think we all recognize that we need to find more ways to score goals. So that was a big area of focus, and also just bringing our team closer together. I think that we've really created a strong environment for us to understand where we were and where we want to go, and what we need to do to get there. I have a lot of respect for our upperclassmen, our returners. They've definitely done a good job to put the time and effort into it and set good examples, I think, as we integrate new players this fall, to get them off on the right foot. So we have definitely a large class coming in, which I'm very excited about. I think that it's a class filled with talent, and just the right kind of people for Michigan Tech, both from, this is the right area for them. Academically, it's a great fit. And then from a soccer standpoint, I think that they can really help us. And again, looking to, put our team back where we want to see it. I think that we have the means to do it. The incoming freshmen are going to be surrounded by a great group of upperclassmen, returners. And so, we will expect them to teach them the way and teach them the Husky way of how we want our program to be. So, we recognized going into this year that we needed some more firepower up front and more offensive attack. And so that was a lot of our focus. We wanted to bring in another goalkeeper, which we did as well. So I think, just trying to put all the pieces together so we have a more complete team, and a little bit more depth all around the field, to keep us lasting longer. Hopefully we can do without a lot of injuries this year, keep everybody healthy, and then, just progressing together. We are fortunate right now because we do have so many talented forwards, both incoming freshmen and returning forwards. And I think that, with our film exchange in our conference, I think that it's becoming a more tactical game. So I think we have to be creative, both in, who we play, how we play them, how we create opportunities. So I think that that's going to be a big focus, is figuring out which of our forwards make the best combination. And we're hoping that there's multiple groups that can do that, where we can, have 3 out there one day and then the next day have 3 other ones that can, create just as much for us. So it'll be interesting. I think, again, going back to the film exchange, it's becoming a lot more tactical game and formation changes and things. So we are relying on our players to really, understand what their, roles and responsibilities are should our formation change along the way. We've played both with just center midfielders, we've played with wing midfielders, and we've got a lot of players that can play both of those positions. And I think, that will be a key for us this year is tying down the midfield and being able to supply our forwards opportunities to get the ball in the back of the net. I think, Brooke had a standout season for us last year as a freshman. I think she's continuing to grow, and we also have definitely some returners that can help us with that. So I think, giving them the opportunity to, we're going to expect that they defend hard, but also we want them to be in the mix of the attack. Defensively, I think, from the history of the program, we've had a strong defense. I don't think that's ever been in question between our goalkeepers and our back line. I think we've been so fortunate to have top-notch defenders. And even last year, I felt pretty strong about what we did on defense. We didn't, we didn't let people shoot a lot, and if they were shooting, they had to work real hard. So we've got some great players there with Ann, Rachel, Cassidy, Orion, who was a freshman last year, came in, and I think she can help us a lot too. So we've got some people with experience back there. Amanda in goal, she was fortunate to play last year and do a great job for us. Her first week as a Husky, she was conference goalkeeper of the week. So, we feel strongly from a defensive standpoint that we have the tools that we need. We added a couple incoming freshmen to create some more depth there. And, it's going to be, for us, because we do have such a young team right now. I mean, half of our team is freshmen and sophomores. I think just, really getting everybody comfortable with each other, with their tendencies. How do we want to defend in certain, scenarios, areas of the field, whatever it may be. So that will be a big focus, is kind of getting everybody cohesive as we move forward through preseason. It's a strong schedule. We've got the addition of Parkside. We're playing some Minnesota schools for our non-conference games. And I think our conference is continuing to get better and better. So it is a tough schedule. We are we have a lot of travel trips this year, which, I kind of look at that as an opportunity to do a lot of team bonding. And, also I think it's a real testament to our kids, from an academic standpoint, how, we've had such solid GPAs regardless of how much travel we have. And it just kind of, complements, it's a compliment to them that they're able to do both of those things, having to miss class. So I think we have 9 away games and 7 home games. But we definitely hope to see people out cheering us on when we're at home. And even when we're on the road, we tend to get a lot of fans. And we're so fortunate, to have such support all around us wherever we're playing. We're super excited that Sherman Field has gotten renovated. I think, it's really wonderful. And we appreciate all the work that, our administration has done and all the people that donated to that project. It definitely is a great, from a fan engagement and experience, it's going to be a step up. I think from a recruiting standpoint, it's a step up. Me personally, I'm excited to not have to walk up and down that hill because there's always a chance I could have fallen, but I never did. So really, I think it looks sharp. It's coming along. And, again, we are definitely growing our facilities, our programs, and I think that's just one more, step in the right direction for Huskies in general. Well, after last year, we obviously want to keep everybody as healthy as possible. We had the injury bug last year, so hopefully we're through that now. But I think, again, getting the team, having so many new players mixed in with our returners, I think the biggest thing is just getting everybody on the same page. We have a great group of players, I think, from a character standpoint, from a dedication standpoint. They are excited to be here. They're excited to work. And, I think that we have a long way to go in terms of what we're capable of. And I hope that we can just start, off and running from day one.